Hello and welcome to IndiaGlitz.com. My name is Salil. Got a green wall behind me, wearing this green shirt. I've got to be aesthetically sorted out because it's talking about Mirzya and Rakesh Omprakash Mehra. Every time Rakesh ji makes a film, you always think about the pre-production work that has gone in there. Rang De Basanti, you think about Dilli Che, you think about Aks, you think about every film that he's done, including Bhag Milka Bhag, and you think, my God, man, this is a really hard-working man. Well, he's worked very hard here. 5 minutes into Mirzya and you're blown away. I mean, I still can't figure out whether that's Rajasthan or not. Yes, in part that's because of this Polish cameraman that's been used in this entire setup. Dillis, who's never shot an Indian film, who's never shot anything but a Polish film. So he makes India look like Poland. And it's beautiful. But it's like a picture postcard. So this showreel starts off and you're reminded of a 300 there. Amazing shot of Harshvardhan Kapoor on a horse. He's falling off the horse. He's got these arrows out there and you're going, wow. It's slow motion. But the problem is it stays in slow motion throughout the film. What is the story about? Mirza Sahiba. Heer Ranjha, Romeo and Juliet. In a nutshell, that's the story. Ishaq Zadeh by Habib Faisal was a far better earthy, realistic rendition. यहाँ पे भी दो star-crossed lovers हैं, and you hope that they end up meeting. One sacrifices a lot more. Eventually they do meet. But as Heer Ranjha and Romeo and Juliet says, even a Bonnie and Clyde man, eventually they all die. Right? So that's the basic story. So I don't need to explain the story to you. Why is Mirzya so beautiful yet so khokla? Because there's no substance in it. It's like as if they extended each frame forever. And Mirzya comes every 3 minutes. Yes, the soundtrack is great. In fact, there's an amazing trancey track in there. And you're wondering, is it Shankar Ehsaan Loy? But I'm going, it's really dragging. Saiyami Kher, she's ethereal, like a Helen of Troy. When she stands up, you go, wow. So also reminded me of a Xena warrior princess in between, yeah? She's like those kind of ladies, right? Yeah, you know what I mean, man. But after a while, she's gorgeous, man. And she has the perfect back. There's a shot of her entering the water. Wow. Harshvardhan Kapoor with all his beard and his hair and all, and that astabal look of his, because he's a stable boy, right? So he's got to be slightly darker. He wasn't too bad for me. But you know, I'm the kind of guy who also liked the romance in Fitur. I did. You know, guilty. Here also, the film is such a character, I'm sort of drawn into them, man. Especially the second half. I kept getting drawn into it. Yes, I was playing Candy Crush in between as well. But I'm thinking, okay, it's not so bad. So I walk off in the end saying, was it good enough for me to say, wow? No. Was it good enough for the visuals? I said, wow, man. So I'm going to give like, you know, a 50-50 headway there. So 2.5 stars for Mirzya for me. The performances all stand out. In fact, Rakesh Omprakash Mehra decides to give everyone equal time. So Anuj Chaudhary, there's a horse sequence there making his debut as well. Wow, effortless, man. I'm reminded of a real-life Yuvraj, Shivraj. You know, because he had that walk and all. He's going to get a lot of work. And Anjali Patil is so hot. She plays like this welder, you know. So there are lots of subplots in there. It's not just Heer Ranjha. यहाँ पे भी एक अलग love story चल रही थी. So essentially speaking, there were lots of subplots, but not a single plot kept me hooked for longer than 5 minutes. Can I say that I'm qualified enough to talk about a Rakesh Omprakash Mehra film? No. Is he Stanley Kubrick for me? Maybe. You know, he's a very, very elevated filmmaker. Lekin sir, ye bouncer chalegi thodi. So like I said, 2.5 stars, because I still feel there was enough in it for me to bring the romance alive. But 2.5 stars I've got to cut out there, because the average man came and told me yesterday, sir, ये धोनी तो 3 घंटे की थी, ये 2 घंटे 10 मिनट की है, ये डबल टाइम पे क्यों लग रही है? That's the problem, sir. It just dragged forever.